Hello there, Sean Clancy here, and we're going to talk about a simple way to navigate chord changes. The vehicle that we're going to use is the B-flat jazz 12-bar blues, and without any further ado, let's learn those 12 bars, and it'll appear right there. So the first chord is a B-flat 7 on the 6th fret. 1, flat 7, 3, 5. So that's for the first bar. Then we have E flat 7 for the second bar. Then for the next two bars on the first stave we have B flat 7 twice. Then we have E flat 7 on the first bar of the second stave. The next chord is optional, that's why it's in brackets, and that's E diminished 7, and what you do to get that is you just add one note, and that's that second finger on the 7th fret on the A string, giving us that nice E7 diminished, E diminished 7 sound. Then we're back to B flat 7, down to G7. The next chord is C minor 7. I play that with my two middle fingers. Then F7, but I'm going to play an F9, they're interchangeable. Then the last four chords over two bars. B flat 7, G7, C minor 7, F9. Back to E flat and B flat 7. So, if I play that in time, just nice and slowly, B flat 7, E flat 7, B flat 7, E flat 7, E diminished 7, B flat 7, G7, C minor 7, F9, B flat 7, G7, C minor 7, to F9, back to B flat 7. Now there's a lot of 7th chords in this song, and the reason this is such a great vehicle is because there's lots of scale changes. And for a 7th chord, the default scale that you're going to be playing over it is called Mixolydian. And the system that I'm going to be using is very great. It's just one octave, and that means that you can place it all around the neck. It's easier to compose little melodies in. If you know the notes on your fretboard, it's really easy to place. Within it, you've got your arpeggio. Let's play it. So on the 6th fret, this is a B flat Mixolydian shape that goes with the B flat 7 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 1. Then we go to the E flat 7, same shape, but starting on the A string on the 6th fret. Then two bars of B flat 7. Then with the E flat 7. Now the next scale that we could use for E could be an E diminished a whole half sound, or we could just play E flat Mixolydian scale. Then we've got B flat again. Then we've got G Mixolydian, so here's our G note here, but there's a rub. That doesn't sound right. So when we get to the B string, we have to move the shape up one fret. Everything after the B string is a bulk, gets moved up one fret. So G Mixolydian, same shape, but we have to move it up one fret. And that sounds right. So we had B flat. Then we had C minor 7. Now the default scale for a minor 7 chord in jazz is Dorian, which is the minor blues sound. It's the second mode based off the major scale. It looks like this from C. There's our note C. There's also another C here, and we're going to have to move the resulting rest of those shapes up 2 frets. That's C minor 7. That's our C Dorian shape. Then we're at F7, so we're going to do our Mixolydian shape from F. Then our turnaround, and what we're going to do is we're going to memorize this turnaround. So we're going to play 1, 3, 5, flat 7 of B flat 7, 1, 3, 5, flat 7 of G, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7 for C, and we'll go down root, flat 7, 5, 3 of F, and finish on the B flat 7. So the beauty of this is if you know your fretboard and you have a sheet such as this, which I give to my students, and you know which scale goes with which chord, you can navigate in a really melodic way. The idea, of course, with every great solo is that you want to be able to hear the changes go past while you're soloing. So if I just play through that whole tune, just using ascending scales, these ascending shapes, just 1 octave shapes, you'll hear the chords. So going from B flat 7. So here we go. B flat 7, E flat 7, B flat 7, E flat 7, E flat 7, B flat 7, G7, C minor 7, F 7, B. Oh. Did a bit of a hiccup there. Okay, does that make sense? Now, what can we do with these shapes to create more interest? Because you would never play them like that. So you may want to launch off the 3rd note or the flat 7. You want to add some slides. You may want to play the arpeggio. You may want to go up a whole octave and 2 octaves. So there's a B flat there. Same shape, but you have to make allowances for the B string. Now here's another 2 shapes that you can use, and they're kind of beboppy shapes, and we're going to use our C minor 7 Dorian shape to show you what they are, because they have both of those shapes in there. The first one, and this is for descending lines when they're going downwards, it's bebop kind of ideas, and the first one involves no gap, gap. And what you're going to play, instead of, you're going to play so going 8, 7, 6, 8, 5, and then continuing downwards. So that can be found anywhere where you can find that kind of shape in your scale. You can apply that, and it'll give you some nice outside boppy kind of sounds. The second shape is to do with a shape which has got gap, no gap, And what you're going to do there, once again it's in a descending format, is so you're going 8, 5, 6, 7. See. So what I did there was I just finished on the flat 7. So you can kind of hear that that's got a real boppy sound, and you can do it anywhere. Like for example, in our Mixolydian, B flat, we've got 2 of those. Of course, you want to make it, sound. Maybe you'd only do 1 of those. What else can you do? Okay, the Mixolydian shape can be converted to the bebop sound just by making a chromatic. So what I'm doing is I'm just going from the root, I'm doing a chromatic line, which is all the notes in between, then going down, the Mixolydian E flat, bebop. It gets converted from the Mixolydian to the bebop scale. Why are we playing this in B flat? Well, in a word, it's because of the horn section. All the saxophones and stuff which do solos in the jazz blues demand, well not demand, but it always ends up tending to be, at least in music conservatories, in either B flat or F. One of the reasons is if a saxophone plays its C note, we hear B flat because they're playing a transposing instrument. The guitar itself is actually a transposing instrument. It's actually 1 octave down than what's written for it. The bass also. So when a piano player plays middle C, we hear this. When we read it, we often read it like this. Just putting it out there. Anyway, yeah. Have fun with this. If you've got any questions, send me a comment. If you come to lessons with me, I'll give you this sheet here and tell you how to use it. It's got all the modes from the major scale, the harmonic minor and the jazz minor scale, as well as some symmetrical scales, all on one page. And yeah, we'll have some fun with that. Anyway, I'm going to go make some spaghetti bolognese right now. If you don't hear from me soon, it's because I've poisoned myself and I'm in hospital. So, over and out. Have a good night. Ciao.